to pay someone on the basis of their gender is absolutely wrong. I think it's the talent people should see, and us basis पे ही you should also get paid. TV has given me everything. अगर मैं आगे चल के कुछ और अच्छा भी करूँगी तो भी this is where I started my career, my journey from. So ये मेरे life में TV की respect will always be here. Naira's character is very very close to my heart. Sure. And it will always be. मतलब वो मुझे लगता था मैं ही हूँ. So Naira is and will always be very special to me. Sure. But obviously you move on. हमारी कायरा family जो थी, जो है और जो हमेशा रहेगी, उन्होंने they were really waiting for us, like for both of us to come together again. I am a big time Bahubali fan.
What was that meeting like? What was that conversation like? I think you all will make a lovely pair also on screen. Rumors are you doing next season of Khatron Ke Khiladi? Are you doing it? Hi everyone, this is Avinash Lohana and you're watching Pinkwilla. Our guest today is one of the most special persons I've interviewed in a very long time. She's been ruling the television industry for many years and has won the hearts of many across the globe. However, surprisingly or rather lovingly, her fans still don't hesitate to ask her, "Ye rishta kya kehlata hai?" Yes, you've guessed it right. I have Shivangi Joshi with me. Hi Shivangi.
Hi. Thank you for such a nice intro.
I mean every word of it though. I was really looking forward to this interview, and we've been trying to do this for very long. So even before we get into the interview, I want to ask you this bond that you've formed with your audience for so many years. क्या कहलाता है ये रिश्ता?
ये रिश्ते हैं प्यार के. Yeah, it's love. It's true love, I think.
I'm sure it is, and you have a large fan following, Shivangi. But I really want to start from the beginning with you. Do you remember the first moment when you decided to become an actress? You started when you were 15.
So I was really young. Actually, there's a long story behind it, but
sure.
Yeah. So I wanted to be an actor, and I told my parents that I want to do this, and they were really supportive. So yeah, that's how it happened. My mother, like, we came to Bombay, and that's how it started.
But when you came, was it easy for you right since the beginning, or were there many auditions that you had to give?
There were many auditions. It was not easy. There was a lot of struggle and a lot of things. But yeah, it was not easy at all.
What was this phase like?
I don't remember the count, but there were a lot of auditions. Every day I think we used to give 3 to 4 auditions every day for 6 months.
Wow.
And so that happened. Then I got my first break. So.
Sure. TV is, we were talking before we started the interview as well, it's a very grilling business,
Yeah.
You're constantly on your toes, you're constantly working. And in Bollywood, we always talk about this thing called pay parity, where, male stars sometimes are, paid much more than female stars. But is that same in TV?
I don't think it's there in TV. But yes, of course, in the movie industry, we've heard a lot about it,
Yeah.
But I think TV mein it's the same for I think for girls and boys. I think it's the same, and yeah. So I don't think TV mein, because I'll talk about TV only. I am
sure.
part of that industry, so I don't think it's there. That difference is there. It's just I think you and your experience, and I think everything. I think that matters, and not because you're a male you'll get more, or a female so you'll get less. I don't think it's there in television.
Which is also wrong on so many ways, right? I mean, just to pay somebody.
Of course, it's wrong.
Their gender.
Yeah, to pay someone on the basis of their gender is absolutely wrong. I think it's the talent people should see, and us basis पे ही you should also get paid. So I think it's that.
But I'm so proud you're using the word television actor, because I've sometimes also noticed sometimes actors also shy away from saying मैं TV
no,
actor.
Why? क्यों?
है ना? Yeah, more power to you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
It also has given you all the fame.
Of
and
course,
all the...
everything. TV has given me everything. अगर मैं आगे चल के कुछ और अच्छा भी करूँगी तो भी this is where I started my career, my journey from. So ये मेरे life में TV की respect will always be here.
Lovely. But do you feel as an artist sometimes it restricts you because you play a character for so many years?
It never happened with me, because the show that I did for almost 6 years.
You did?
उसमें मेरी journey, it started from a 17-18-year-old, okay, to being a mother of 2 kids. So उसमें actually काफ़ी ग्राफ्स थे, सो मेरे लिए वो मोनोटोनस कभी नहीं हुआ. या मतलब फ्रॉम एंड मतलब एक्चुअली ऑनेस्टली आई हैव बीन ब्लेस्ड क्योंकि मेरे शो में ही मुझे इतना कुछ करने को मिला एंड आई प्ले 2 डिफरेंट रोल्स आल्सो इन द शो. सो यू नो आई डिड अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. सो मेरे लिए तो मोनोटोनस नहीं था. इन फैक्ट आई हैव लर्नड अ लॉट फ्रॉम माय कैरेक्टर्स.
ये रिश्ता क्या कहलाता है was hugely popular,
Yeah.
you know, and you have been a part of that show for 6 years. When you decided to move on,
Yeah.
was it difficult?
Of course it is difficult, and not like I have moved on completely from the character I played. I don't want to.
Really?
And I will never.
हाँ,
Because that character, Naira's character, is very very close to my heart.
Sure.
And it will always be. मतलब वो मुझे लगता था मैं ही हूँ. So you know, so Naira is and will always be very special to me.
Sure.
But obviously you move on as in you move ahead.
sure.
So journey में और भी चीज़ें होती हैं. So yeah, I played another character which is also a very sweet, loving character, and I mean I love Anandi's role. I
Yes.
love her, you know, everything about her.
Yeah,
So, but not like I've completely moved on from Naira, and I don't want to.
yeah.
So,
Yeah. These are two very popular characters, Naira and Anandi both,
Yeah.
and you've played both of them very well on screen. But a lot has been also written about Balika Vadhu's abrupt end. What do you have to say about it?
I think it has not ended.
Hmm.
It is coming on OTT.
Yeah.
So I don't think end रहा है, but because TV पे जिस तरीके से end हुआ था वो इसीलिए हुआ था क्योंकि उसके आगे की जर्नी उन्हें OTT में कंटिन्यू करनी थी.
Sure.
So वो कंटिन्यू हुई है, but yeah, it didn't do very well on TV, but it's working well on Woot on OTT platform.
Okay.
And OTT की I think अपनी audience है. दोनों की audiences are a little different.
Yeah.
So we're happy that you know it's on OTT now. So हमें और नई audience भी मिलेगी. And people will see a different concept, I think, of Balika Vadhu now.
Yeah.
So it's nice. The storyline is very interesting. It's also relatable. जो situations create होंगी,
Yeah.
which I know about them. I know about the situation. So वो काफी relatable होंगी. लोग आज की generation like वो काफी connect कर पाएंगे from Anandi.
Sure. I actually have 2 follow-up questions on this. Number one is from a character point of view. Anandi, when it started, I think it started in 2008, and then came back in 2021. Do you think the audience had disconnected from the character itself?
No,
Because
I
it was
don't-
made in a different era.
I don't think so because that character was loved so much कि I think that love and everything is still there.
Yeah.
So वो it's just that you know, for that matter, Naira अगर आज की मतलब if we take a break of 10 years and then if we do the same thing again,
Please do.
तो I don't think audience को disconnect मतलब obviously कुछ टाइम के लिए अगर आपको नहीं दिखते हैं तो वो सीन होगा, बट जब वो दोबारा शायद उस कैरेक्टर को देखेंगे आई थिंक उतना ही प्यार और उतना ही अप्रिसिएशन के साथ होगा. दैट्स व्हाट आई फील.
Sure. And how different is the OTT version of this show?
It is very different, like from Anandi's dressing to the way she talks now, and she's a businesswoman, and you know, so a lot has changed.
Yeah. You know, Shivangi, we've always seen you as, like you say, you relate so much with Naira and you've played Naira for 6 years. We've always imagined you as you will be like Naira in real life also. But what is Shivangi Joshi really like? And you know, a lot of actors, after they do a successful show, they move on to a reality show, and probably that's why the real side comes out, you know, where people see who this as a person is. But you have not experimented on that space as yet. Do you want to do a reality show? Do you want
Yeah,
to?
why not? Why not? A good reality show, I will definitely say yes to, because I want people to know me, as Shivangi.
Yeah.
So I want people to know ki what all Shivangi can do, you know. So I want that to happen. So अगर कोई reality show होगा जो मुझे लगेगा कि शायद, you know, it's a positive, a nice show where actually people can see the real side of me, I will do it.
What is Shivangi Joshi in real life?
She is definitely a lot like Naira, and yeah, actually Naira और Shivangi में there are a lot of similarities, but you know, I think अगर कोई reality show होगा तो I think लोगों को देखने को ये चीज़ और देखने को मिलेगी, what other things, और भी मतलब क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं जो शिवांगी कर सकती है.
Correct.
So Shivangi is, yes, of course, she's strong. She is a family person. She is like Naira, she's bubbly,
Yeah.
she's happy, and you know all those things are there. But I think उस चीज़ के लिए जो audience को देखने को मिले वो I think एक reality show ही कर पाएगा. So let's see.
Sure, but like you said, there is another side to you as well, and I know you also are learning MMA,
Yeah.
right? So there is action side also to
Yes.
the dearest
That's what I
Naira
was
that
talking
people have
about,
not
you know.
seen.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was. Actually, action side जो है वो लोगों ने सीरत की देखी है. So the other character I played in the
Correct.
previous show, Seerat was a boxer. So मेरे लिए वो journey और MMA और वो सब सीखना वहीं से start हुआ है.
Oh, अच्छा.
I enjoyed boxing so much कि show के बाद भी I'm like still learning now. अभी भी मतलब start नहीं किया.
चालू है वो भी.
हाँ, अभी चालू हो गया है वापस से. तो मुझे मज़ा आ रहा है, काफ़ी अच्छा लग रहा है क्योंकि and मेरा हमेशा रहा है मतलब always wanted to learn new things, new मतलब एक्टिविटीज़ है जो भी बोलो, मुझे हमेशा से करने का मन होता है. तो और बॉक्सिंग मैंने शायद इतना एंजॉय किया कि मैं अभी भी कर रही हूँ and I think it's good. I think I'll be tough.
Yes. Rumors are you doing next season of खतरों के खिलाड़ी? Are you doing it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, have you been offered? Are you in talks?
I don't know. I would not like to talk about it. So I don't know. अगर कुछ अच्छा होगा, कोई अच्छा reality show होगा, but I will definitely take it.
Sure. A lot is also happening besides TV shows. You're also doing a lot of music videos.
Yeah.
One of which I think recently came out was Teri Ada with Mohsen Khan. That space has explored, right, in the last 2 years?
I love doing music videos. I love it. And जो last song हमारा था Teri Ada, वो it was I think loved by everyone, and it is definitely a beautiful song, very meaningful song. And हमारी कायरा family जो थी, जो है और जो हमेशा रहेगी, उन्होंने they were really waiting for us, like for both of us to come together again and do something. So we did that और सबको बहुत अच्छा लगा. So I'm happy, and अभी भी और हैं projects lined up and more music videos जो कि काफ़ी interesting हैं.
Wow.
So yeah.
Details.
No. Okay, एक detail. वो north based love story है.
Oh wow. And you're shooting it for it very soon?
Yes.
Lovely. We can't wait to see that as well. But you and Mohsen both were a very important part of Ye Rishta. How is your equation? And you all spent so much time on the set. How has your equation changed or remained the same after the show ended?
The equation has always been good. It's good. It's the same.
Wow. I mean, you all talk often and all.
Yeah, the equation has been, it's the same. Matlab, nothing has changed.
In 2019, you met Prabhas, na?
I did.
That picture, and you're a fan of his, apparently.
Yes. I am a big time Bahubali fan.
What was that meeting like? What was that conversation like? I think you all will make a lovely pair also on screen.
I hope he's watching this interview right now. So I love him. I think Bahubali, I'm a big Bahubali fan, and अगर मुझे मौका मिला उनके साथ काम करने का तो मतलब मैं तो भाग के जाऊंगी. Yeah, I'll definitely. I mean, he is a superstar and he's amazing.
What did you tell him when you met him?
That I'm a big fan, and he was so sweet, he was so humble.
Yeah.
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा उनसे मिलके. मतलब मुझे लग रहा था कि पता नहीं क्या होगा, पता नहीं what will he say या जो भी है, but he was really sweet. And, he was very nice.
You are extremely popular on social media. Social media has both sides. It gives you fame, it gives you attention, and then it has its own pressures also. There are trolls everywhere sitting. Do you get a lot of it?
I don't think I've been trolled so much, but अभी थोड़ी देर पहले actually I was talking about it कि एक हर platform के now be it any platform, okay, हर किसी के plus minus होते हैं. That's what I feel. So अगर सोशल मीडिया की बात करें तो उसकी भी अलग प्लसेस और माइनसेस हैं ही. ठीक है, तो मतलब दैट इज देयर, बट एक ही चीज़ मैं बोलना चाहती हूँ इस चीज़ में, दैट जहाँ सोशल मीडिया इज़ अ प्लेटफॉर्म वेयर यू कैन डायरेक्टली कनेक्ट टू योर ऑडियंस. ओके, वहाँ पे मतलब अगर इफ़ दे वांट टू से एनीथिंग टू यू और tell you anything, they can directly write it to you. Okay, comment कर सकते हैं और post or maybe anything. So कई बार वो अच्छा होता है, हमें पता चलता है कि maybe audience is loving our performance, they're liking this, they're not liking this or whatever. So वहीं पे कुछ लोग ऐसे भी हैं जहाँ पे जो बहुत इनसेंसिटिव कमेंट्स कर देते हैं मे बी, जो शायद किसी को हर्ट कर सकता है.
करेक्ट.
हाँ, मेरे साथ ऐसा बहुत नहीं हुआ है, बट ऐसा भी नहीं बोलूँगी नहीं हुआ है, हुआ है कुछ एक बार. बट आई थिंक वो नहीं करना चाहिए. इट्स अ ब्यूटिफुल प्लेटफॉर्म एंड इट्स डूइंग good for a lot of people, and you know, and it's also a platform where we can connect to the audience directly.
Yeah.
So I think उसको हमेशा हमें अच्छे तरह से ही उस चीज़ का यूज़ करना चाहिए and not misuse it. You know,
Sure.
that's it.
But I know a lot of actors who keep their sanity by just not looking at the comments only.
Yeah.
You still go and check?
I do.
Huh.
I check. Not on the regular basis, but yes, I do, of course. So, but yeah, there are a lot of positive comments. इतना अच्छा response होता है कई बार, तो मतलब देख के I get overwhelmed. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. So that is there. But अगर हल्का कुछ negative या कुछ ऐसा भी होता है, तो I think it's absolutely fine. People can have their own perception, obviously. हर किसी का होता ही है.
Sure.
So, and they have the right to say whatever they want. I think मैं उस चीज़ पे इतना bother नहीं करती. I don't want to. मतलब ठीक है, I think I'm doing good for myself. I think I'm doing good for my family, and मुझे जो करना है मैं वो कर रही हूँ, and I love what I do.
Fair.
So it's okay. If somebody doesn't like something about me, if it's genuinely wrong, then obviously मैं भी सोचूंगी उस बारे में and I'll change it. But if I think कि इसमें कुछ गलत नहीं है, and if my family thinks that इसमें कुछ गलत नहीं है, and if I'm right, then yeah, it's okay.
Do you feel responsible of the content you put out?
On social media?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. And मेरा अब I think if you go to my Insta, you see मैं हमेशा बहुत कोशिश करती हूँ कि मैं ऐसा content upload करूँ या कुछ जो भी करूँ जो एक तो relatable हो और जो I think किसी के benefit के लिए हो, और मैं उसमें जब तक believe नहीं करूँगी तब तक मैं वो चीज़ नहीं करूँगी.
I agree.
So that has been there, and जो हमेशा ही रहेगा. If I don't believe in something, if I think something is not right, I will say no to it. I won't do it. चाहे कोई मुझे उसके लिए कोई बॉम्ब क्यों ना पे कर रहा हो, I won't do it.
Sure.
So yeah.
Sure. One last thing I want to know is there something that Shivangi Joshi hasn't done which she wants to do in the future? You have a to-do list for yourself?
There are a lot of things.
Like what? Give me two.
Like
examples.
I want to travel alone. Alone.
Yeah.
मुझे पूरा वर्ल्ड घूमना है अकेले, क्योंकि मैं अकेले नीचे भी नहीं जाती हूँ. It's like that.
पर आप तो मॉब हो जाओगे.
हाँ, but it's okay. It's the love. I think लोग हमें देख के इतना खुश हो जाते हैं कई बार कि it's हमें भी खुद को बहुत अच्छा लगता है. But it's okay. But I want to travel. मुझे घूमना है. मुझे पूरा वर्ल्ड घूमना है.
Lovely. I hope that happens soon, and everything else that you want to do in the future. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
This was a lovely conversation.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe to Pink Villa.